Goes so crazy. I love it. Love that beat. Just like that. All right. I think I talk loud enough to be just over that nice little mellow little thing we got going. But what's up, y'all? It's your boy Vulture Valley. I gotta stop saying it's your boy because I don't know. I never use that phrase until I get and make a YouTube video. Then I just it's your boy every time. It's so fun. Like I say it's your boy randomly if I'm like joking, but I don't just bust in the room, it's your boy. Don't know. It's been a while, you know what I'm saying? So starting off a video, it's a little tough for me. But I'm back at it, back on the grind, giving y'all that goodness, as you know I do. And if you're new here, you don't know what I do. So let's get into what I be doing. Just mainly reacting and watching One Piece in various ways. I don't waste y'all time, but I will read these notes because it's very near and dear to my heart. Yu-Gi-Oh! I just realized this fish has an ear. The little sign that Oda uses for himself in the manga to let people know this is him. It's a fish with an ear. It's just hilarious. Yu-Gi-Oh! The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Died, and Oda's giving him love. You know what I'm saying? Because as it says, Yu-Gi-Oh! Had a dramatic impact on the manga industry. To this day, fans continue to play in the world. Takayashi Sensei created. Rest in peace. Which is, yeah, I must say, out of all the card games that came out ever, Yu-Gi-Oh! Most recognizable is the Jordan. It's the Tiger Woods. It's the Serena Williams. It's the Dale Earnhardt Jr., I guess, of card games. It's like the GOAT. So RIP to the boy. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I still play to this day. Get at your boy if you love you some Duel Masters. But let's get into this chapter. We start off, the world got shaken up a little bit. So we got the new four Yonko, Buggy, the boy Shanks, Blackbeard himself, and Monkey D. LeFay. Them faux niggers. Alright, so hop back, Flame Emperor. I like that. Flame Emperor 1054. Flame Emperor. Flower Capital. Wano, in case you forgot what the Flower Capital was. Conflict stirs amid the festivities. So we got some strife going on in the Flower Capital, even though it was all good just a week ago. Actually, it was terrible a week ago. Now it's good. Now it's some conflict come back up after a week of peace. Denjiro, you two, we can't trouble Luffy and the others with this. Follow us, cat. All right, so they're about to go off on some secret scabbard mission to take care of some stuff. Oh, they most like to talk about Green Bull, who's high stepping his way to the Flower Capital. Oddly enough, stepping through flowers and leaving flowers in his wake on the way to the Flower Capital, which probably does not have a lot of flowers. Actually, no, I think it has a sakura tree. Yeah. But the rest of everywhere else does it, but now it does. So it's like he's like using domain expansion right now and just infesting the Wano, which is helping it, if they can get him off the island. Because if you can't get him off the island, and the Marines take over. It's like, well, now the Marines has a super lush place. This guy is actually really a really good person to have if you have a whole bunch of like dead or like desolate islands, kind of like Wano or like Punk Hazard. He could just step through and make Punk Hazard a jungle area, kind of like not to the level of the one where Usopp was, where all the plants was alive and trying to eat them, but he can make a thick, dense jungle and then have people live there and feed off the land. Like, he can walk through and then people can probably start planting stuff there and then living off the land, which is pretty dope. All right, so back to Green Bull's little monologue. The ability to sway others. That really is something you don't see very often. So he's definitely talking about Luffy? Gotta be Luffy, because he's, I guess, thinking about, how this island was ruled by Kaido, and then Luffy came along, swayed the hearts of people, and then got him on his side to help him beat Kaido. Especially someone like Law and Kid, who was like, on his own. Ooh, just walk. Oh, okay. You samurai should buzz off while you can. Oh, okay, so I was about to say, maybe he's talking about the scabbards, but he was surprised when he saw them. He was in thought, and then they came up. So he was talking about Luffy. You samurai should buzz off while you can. And we got the scabbards, or with the remnants of the scabbards there, ready to fight for Luffy's honor and the honor of Wano and its people, keeping it safe while they can, because they're probably not going to be able to do. I don't even want to say probably, because we all know that they're not those guys, buddy. we already know kind of what the deal is and how bad that they're about to get beat if they really stay in this man's way. Let's see. A Marine, one of Luffy's enemies from overseas. It's funny because he is from overseas, but when you think about overseas, you think about other countries. But in One Piece, it's like, man, I'm just about to go straight into a rabbit hole about thinking about random shit. Anyways, one of Luffy's enemies from overseas. Do any of you have the first clue about the ways of the outside world? The celestial dragons are gods. A country like this, one with no ties to the world government, has no standing. Why is this dude so hype? Don't be mad. It's how the world works. This man, wow. He's an Akainu fanboy, and he's a celestial dragon lapdog. Maybe that's the SSG. He's part of the SSG, just a brainwashed group of super admiral level motherfuckers. That'd be crazy. Flexing forest muscle. Okay. The forest fruit made me a forest man. That's interesting. My Logia power is nature incarnate, a source of life that rivals the seas. Oh, okay. Sounds like bulging muscle, but uses kanji for forbidden hatred forest. Forbidden hatred force sounds way better than flexing force muscle. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with forbidden hatred force because that just sounds dope. And then he's like changing. So is he awakening right now? Is this like he's going straight into awakening, or is this still base Fujitora? Is it still base Green Bull? You know what I'm saying? Because he looks like he's transforming. So is this still base Green Bull just going crazy right now? On the scabbards of all people. So he's kind of putting respect on him because he was just like, but he has a whole bunch of people and he's an AoE guy. So doing a big AoE attack will make the most sense. And those people are still cheering even though it's going the fuck down right now. It's time you learned a hard truth. Humanity only got this far by enforcing hierarchies. A little bit of Jordan Peterson, a little injected in there. That's interesting. We've got to put non-affiliated nations like yours in their place. That order is what keeps life going. Wow, so he's about absolute order, it looks like. Like, that'd be a good little combo. Absolute justice and absolute order. Kind of, you know, prejudice breeds stability. Okay. Ah, I thought he was cool. Never mind. I want to refresh because it looks like the rest of the page, it's like I'm missing a block of text, but we'll keep going. No law would be no laws would be broken if you all died here. Wow. Rahahaha. You can go ahead and try to stop me. I'll butcher thousands of your. This dude is crazy. He just went straight into like giant freaking forest monster. Like he is not playing. This is the kind of like energy I think an admiral should be on. I'm messing with this, even though he's prejudiced and he fuck with the celestial dragons, which as a member, as an honorary member of the Straw Hat Pirates by reading One Piece, I can't rock with. But his devotion and his like I need to get this done attitude is kind of what I've been missing because Kizaru is almost like a flip because Kizaru was chilling, Aokiji was chilling. Fujitora was chilling. Akainu was really the only one out there really getting it done and flooring it out the parking lot. Now Green Bull's coming in like, hey yo, the sea's cool, but this forest though, everybody died. I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it. Every word you just said makes me sick. Here comes the conquerors and just pop. Like Yamato's already proven that she got some juice. She got some juice in the can. Like the admirals, admiral coming through, fold pretty much about to fold all of them, and she just can't stop. Man, that hurt. That's some hockey you've got there. All right, depth hockey user. Okay. These people went through 20 years of tyranny. Now they're finally able to celebrate their liberty. No way I'm letting you spoil that. Who are you supposed to be? Yamato Dono. I'm Yamato, Kaido's son. Kaido, none that far. Well said, Yamato. And we have no intention of permitting you to lay a finger on our recovering heroes. Blast to breath. And a dragon? Okay, let's see if they're gonna roll. You're gonna fold over some Pokemon rules into this. Blast breath. It might not, hurt his actual body a lot because he probably got like thick tree bark hockey skin, but like all his little AOE plant should be feeling it right now. What? They still got the gags. That's funny because I was so immersed in it. This about to be a real fight, and he comes out with with the Momo. This man still ain't got it together. That's funny, huh? Momonosuke could. Momonosuke somehow. He just botched the blast breath. Now this man's just straight running. This is funny. No matter. Hey, he kept his poker face though. He was like, hey, maybe he thinks this is some kind of like future attack. Like this is what's that move? It's like fly or dig or something, or just some kind of two-turn move. It's like, well, that didn't work. Well, he's distracted. I'm, I'm still getting it. So, even though he's still aiding the mind, he's matured a little bit because he was like, he knows he's a Marine and a powerful looking one. After beating Kaido, his confidence is like kind of up there or helping beating Kaido. He's just like, I beat Kaido, I'm biting you too, son. I will drive you from the from the capital. Be gone. Momo probably about to get folded. Let's see. No one will ever bring dread and terror to our people again. I vow that I will not let that happen. All right, Momo, standing up, unfazed, even though you kind of dropped the ball. I respect it. A pink dragon. How odd. This is the first I've heard of this ability. You're in my way. Yeah, this is a very bad matchup for Momo because he has all that body to get messed up, and he's not well versed. Like if he had magma body right now, this would be a very good. Even if he was able to let that blast burn. If he was able to get off a blast breath, that probably would have did something. But he has no. He can barely make the clouds, and I'm glad Oda kind of balanced it out because he was having trouble just making flame clouds, which seems like a basic ability for a dragon fruit user, and he was struggling. So just to rip off a blast breath, all right. I would expect him though to at least do a little one, like to underwhelm him. But it was like nothing. But I like how they did that because that was a funny little moment there. It was it was funny and then a realization like, oh, Momo is at this level. So he kind of weaved that in great. Now I'm gonna stick. Ooh, he's my 1-on-1. Okay. I'm still trying to go hands with the admiral. If I had glasses right now, I would be slowly removing them. I'm so glad I reacted to this chapter, bro. I'm so glad I reacted to this chapter. What is this? The seas around Wano. It's surreal, but he's really considered one now. Boy, she's got that paper, boy, and he's neat. Shanks is here. Shanks is here. After all this time, we see the Red Force. Wait. At the beginning of the chapter, we saw all four emperors. Are we going to see all four emperors in this chapter? That'd be kind of crazy. I'm okay with just Shanks. I hope I don't scroll down and not see Shanks, but it's just this page, but we never actually see Shanks in full saucy glory. It's surreal, but he's really considered one now. Let's go, boss. Luffy's become a great pirate. Now, for all the Shanks is evil fans out there, this is kind of a foreboding panel. There's a school of thought out there that Shanks is grooming Luffy to then take his power, almost like a Madara situation. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm just keeping my ears and my eyes open. Because Oda could do that. Oda's been writing this story so long, he could have planned that since the beginning. And it was an original thought because Naruto hasn't done it yet. Like the idea of Madara hadn't been done yet. So it's kind of it would be a new thing. You know what I'm saying? Like having someone like breeding another villain in the story or another character in the story and then taking their power. But in that case, it was like a villain that we didn't know about, training a villain we did know about, and then, and that weird thing. It takes me back. No, this takes me back. Ooh, that flag. Oh, he's a silhouette. I should have known. He'd been a silhouette. We're not getting full Shanks. This takes me back. Last time I was here, we're all getting Odin-san a send-off. Momo and Hiyori must be all grown up now. He has no idea. They're grown up. Boss, let's go see Luffy. Oh, at least we get to see the other Straw Hat. That's okay, Oda. Film Red's coming out. We seeing the red-haired pirates in the manga. Okay. They're all happy to see him. So no evil vibes here. I like it. Like, I want to see where Oda goes. Like, the Shanks evil theory is, is fun to theorize about. But for them For you to think that for 20 years or however long this manga's been coming out, all the red hair pirates have been doing the Birdman, waiting for Luffy's fruit to do whatever the hell is kind of out there. I'm content with the red hair pirates being cool guys. Boss, let's go see Luffy already. He really is something now. Hang on, I'm not ready to meet. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yasop, shut up. What do you mean not ready to meet Usopp yet? You know how long it's been? He's still worrying about that? Kid's here too, right? It hasn't been that long since that brat tried to pick a fight with us. Wow. Was he the one to cut his arm off? Whoever this guy is, I don't remember his name. It was a data book or SBS that came out with all their names and stuff. But I don't remember. Shanks. Look at him with the mane just flowing. Look at this. Look at this. So I wonder, him looking at this picture, does he know what that form is? Because he's not like, why is Luffy's hair is white? Why is Luffy's hair white? He's not like surprised, but maybe he's like keeping, because he's looking at it. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to make of it, because we don't know if he already saw and asked, like, is this the first time he's seen that picture of Luffy? Has he already discussed with his crew, hey, his hair looks kind of different or whatever? Or maybe it doesn't even, maybe it's like, it's been so long since he's seen Luffy. It's like, well, yeah, Luffy looks different because it's, it's fucking however many years later. Is he wondering, where the hell is my straw? Every wanted poster I've seen of this dude, he's had my hat on. I've been waiting to get my drip back. And when I can finally meet him, I don't see my drip. Where's my hat? Where is my hat? Yo, I want Shanks to at one point to be like, hey, so you got that hat though? I would love to see that from Shanks. That would be absolutely hilarious. Like, Luffy, I love you, big dog, but where the fuck is my hat? Like, you don't have to give it back, but it's where. Because I see it in this picture right here. In this picture, I don't see no hat, big dog. I'm gonna need that. If he needed it, he wouldn't have gave it away, probably. If he needed that hat, but gave it away still, another interesting little, It's well, he's reminiscing. We getting a lot of Shanks here. I'm about it. It's red hair shit. Seems like they got CP9 agents on board. What a pain. Still chasing that boy. Oh, he's thinking about when he stole the fruit. And he has the hat. There it is. Who cares? Let's go. Come on, Shanks. Looking epic. This is the most Shanks I think we've ever gotten besides like chapter 1. Taking that shit down. They got their own Sanji? Who is this man? What are they after? It's not like we've got any proper treasure, only some minor devil fruit. So they didn't even, they didn't know. Who's that? Who is this guy? Wait a minute. It looked like a cross between Dillinger. Is Dillinger's dad, Sanji, and Kaido. This is crazy. I don't know who this guy is, but I feel like maybe he's important, maybe he's not. You can never tell with One Piece. What's the big deal? Isn't it just that one that makes you rubbery? That's crazy. So, who is this man? Dillinger's father was a CP9 agent. That's crazy. He pulled up that boy Luffy. Flashback memories. Where's Yuta? Apparently Yuta was here. According to the according to the manga or the leaks, they're supposed to be here. Yeah, back to it. Let's edit that. Apparently, Yuta was supposed to be here. I don't see Yuta. That's all I'm saying. But it's all gravy. She's actually canon. The Lord of the Coast and the smirk. Okay, didn't really need the entire flashback. Now it kind of feels like fluff, but at the same time, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because I read like the flashback is nice, and to see this scene with him taking the fruit, but going through chapter 1 again when we could get more Shanks that we didn't see. I'm trying to see panels of Shanks I didn't see, and we're getting a lot of panels of shit I've seen. Feel okay. He's feeling it. Lost my arm to this kid. Now I'm finally about to see him again. My bet paid off. Out of the millions of pirates that Whitebeard and Roger influenced and inspired to take to the seas in this great pirate age, the one that I pushed all my chips in for is up on my tier now, my echelon. You know, he's up there with the boys. I can respect him. He's going down in history. He's a legend. I guess the top officers have a pass with him. They really know the Straw Hat Luffy. Oh, these are just some random dudes. They say he's like a rampaging demon monkey. He's totally out of hand. Who is this? Sora Omede. Yeah, I'm actually interested in that. Who's people that like deckhands and random dudes that Shanks also deems worthy? Because he saw, but between the fruit and Luffy's like disposition, he kind of picked a blue chip winner. He picked the main character to be that boy. Who are the people in his crew also like kind of exceptional in some kind of way, or does he also pick up just random people from islands sometimes? I wonder. What is the vetting process to be a red haired pirate? I'm not planning to have a reunion with Luffy here. Oh, that'd be cool. What? Everyone's like, but I thought this was the whole team. Don't you remember what's going on in our own backyard? Oh, yes, this is what I wanted. I thought Oda was gonna hit me with the flashback, a few words, and another 20 years of not seeing this man. He's really pulling through with hella words from Shanks. I appreciate that. Don't you remember what's going on in our own backyard? Oh yeah, that Bart guy claimed he was under Luffy. He put his mark up after burning down our flag. Yeah, Bartolomeo. We'd be failing our duties if we just let that slide. Well, I guess. Okay. Sake cups. Ben Beckman looking cool as Hey, Beck, isn't it about time to go and claim it? Talking about Shanks. Talking about Shanks. What you mean, Shanks? I don't understand. Hey, Beck, isn't about time? Isn't about time to go and claim it? Now, is the it in question what Blackbeard was talking about? Is he talking about Luffy's fruit? Is he talking about Wano? Is he talking about Bartolomeo's island? Because wouldn't it be Reclaim or just fight Bartolomeo? Confused. Maybe the next panel. Vegna's like, now? He doesn't want to go meet Luffy because Bartolomeo burnt one flag down? That's a little, I don't know. I don't think you can meet Luffy and then be like, hey, this dude is doing some wild stuff in your name. I'm about to go handle him. But if you have some input before I go decimate him and everyone he loves, what's up? It would be the two birds, one stone. So it'd be kind of weird if he was talking. He can't be talking. Beckman would not react, in my opinion, to him being like, hey, and it go time we fight Bartolomeo. Like, we've been putting it off long enough. We've been cowering in fear long enough. Isn't it time we go fight Bartolomeo? Oh. All I do is scroll down. So he just wanted to give Luffy a chance to go get it at the same time as him? The One Piece? This is something else right here. Had to do the light skin face real quick. Is it it's getting spicy. I don't even want to scroll past this. The One Piece, like, it gotta do with Luffy now. I don't plan on having a reunion with Luffy here. Don't you remember what's going on in our own backyard? Beckman, Beck, Benny B. Don't you think it's time now that my boy is of age, now he's of drinking age, he's of Yonko age. You got a little bit of taco meat now. You think it's time? Go take that One Piece. Shanks is talking real heavy right now. Let's continue. I'm about to see the Kainu. This chapter's crazy. Navy headquarters. New words. We can't let the Revolutionary Army go unchecked. This chapter was called the Flame Emperor, and we got Shanks' declaration of One Piece obtainage. That's a new word for the day, obtainage. We can't let the Revolutionary Army go unchecked any longer, Akainu. I know that, but we don't have any more Marines to deploy. Man. They are, well, the one they're calling Flame Emperor Sabo. He's become a champion for much of the world. I don't know who believed Flame Emperor Sabo perished, but let that dream die with that panel. Sabo is back. Sabo is ready. And now he's the people's champ. He's the people's champ. My boy Sabeezy. Of all the participants in the referee, the one that was killed, the one that was killed was a descendant of one of the founding 20 from 800 years ago, Nefertari Cobra. We kind of figured he would die. Is that Smoker? Who is that? I'm sure this is of great significance for the Revolutionary Army. Sabo assassinates King Cobra. Mm, I don't know about that one. Why would he kill Cobra of all people? Oh, I'm not buying it. Not buying it at all. Not buying it. But Saba, why would he was already like making waves. So we kind of guessed as a community that Cobra would die, and from the pennant on Sabo is very interesting. And he has fire powers. People already know that. So there not being a body to examine will probably work in their favor. You know what I'm saying? No autopsy, no face, no case, baby. A few hours before that, they attacked the homes of the celestial dragons in the Holy Land, destroying a monument of the divine dragon claw and the symbol of the world nobles. I like it. It was a blatant declaration of war. That is the declaration of war we want to see back when we saw Dragon shaking on Kamabaka Kingdom. Admirals, and now that we read Admiral Ryu Kyogyu and Fujitora took charge of the Navy's defenses. But in the end, they succeeded in freeing their former comrade Bartholomew Kuma from Celestial Dragon slavery and managed to escape. So, the highly rated Ryu Kyogu, aka Green Bull, fought Sabo and my new favorite saying, and a few good men, lost Kuma, let them declare war. There was two admirals against Fujitora and three commander level people, and they got away. Our scaling is about to go crazy, boy. Oh, I can't wait. I'm sure the admirals were restricted because they were fighting in the Holy Land, but don't make excuses for them. There we go. Oda's like giving, you know what I'm saying? He's giving coal to both sides to burn. I like how he does this. Not only was King Cobra assassinated, but around the same time, Princess Vivi somehow went missing. She's with the revolutionaries, 1,000%. They killed her dad. They tried to blame it on Sabo. Sabo, got her up out of there. I could see the strings, Oda. Vivi's a revolutionary now. Who is this? I thought it was Smoker for a bit. We are still investigating how these cases are connected. Navy Criminal Affairs Unit Chief uh, Rama Tensei. Interesting. I wonder if he'll play a big part. He got a little introduction Oda box, so I wonder if he's going to be, he's going to be one of the boys. I bet Arabasta is in chaos. Their ship hasn't even left the Red Port. It's hard for anyone to come and go given the circumstances. Does that mean we can close the case on the attempted murder of Saint Charles? Saint Mosgard excuse the criminals. In the Holy Land, the gods' knights have jurisdictions to mediate disputes. It's a complicated situation to say the least. Leave him to it. That boy Gainu. It seems like most of these incidents are linked to Sabo. His flames of rebellion are spreading all over the globe. All 8 of those rebellious kingdoms were inspired to stage a revolutionary coups while their kings were still returning home. Oh shit, so the ones that showed up They all like my boy. It's almost if they're worshiping him like a god. The Flame Emperor Sabo. Yeah, I'm glad they putting juice on Sabo, giving him feats, man. He deserves it. A lot of people always talk about how he's watered down Ace, how he's discount Ace, how he's dripless Ace. So first off, I love Sabo's drip. Nice, sophisticated. Who could hate on steampunk? A lot of people, because sometimes it goes too far. But Sabo's, he got a cool little swag. He's a noble, but he don't like them. But he still recognizes, they got a little bit of drippage here and there. So I'm not about to dress like a bum, but I'm about to put this nice little button up on. Get my top hat game heavy. I ain't mad at it. It's almost if they're worshiping him like a god. Flame Emperor Sabo. Sabo. That's right. That is right. With the growth of his legend, you can say his influence is greater than the rebellious dragon himself. That kind of puts dragon. That bubble right there. Dragon was on thin ice already. But for his whole tenure in the One Piece story, to be overshadowed by Sabo off screen is kind of wild. Kind of wild. I reached the rank of Fleet Admiral during one hell of an era. I don't care where they try to hit us. We will strike. Oh crap! Let me scroll down a little more. Hold up. On top of that, his little brother, Straw Hat Luffy, was dubbed an emperor. Flame Emperor's influence can. Who is this nigga? The Flame Emperor's influence can even be felt in the pirate world. His younger brother just upended the status quo. Right now, the times are being forced to change. So I was reading the right way. I reached the rank of Fleet Admiral during one hell of an era. I don't care where they try to hit us. We'll strike back and return fire on all fronts. Mr. Magma Kun is all fired up. Kizaru is a little more worried than usual, which is, and we got some random dude spreading anarchy. I wonder if he'll be a figure or if he's just some guy, in some country. Mass says revolution, obviously. No break next week. Cover and color spread next week. Back-to-back issues. One Piece is batting 1,000 right now, boy. Batting 1,000 right now. We got Shanks, Sabo, Akainu, Awakened Green Bull, and we got a little Momo comedy. And Momo wants to take on the Admiral 1v1. This was a wonderful 10 out of 10 chapter. Oda came back with some fire, with some force, with all the force of raging fire. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, these next few weeks, if you're a One Piece fan, and you put your fat pants on, loosen your belt, take a big lean back, because we about to be eating, boy. I'm so hyped. If you're a One Piece fan right now, be very happy. No one thought that we would get a Marineford-esque break to this caliber ever again in One Piece, because that was a special time to be a One Piece fan. Being around, especially in the community. I wasn't in the community when the Marineford shit happened, but I was reading One Piece. So that long break where you just got to find any and everything else to do. DreamCon dropping in the middle of Oda's break is divine intervention. You know what I'm saying? And then DreamCon, hella movies, hella good shows, all kind of manga dropping. One Punch Man apparently was going crazy. And then Oda just comes back and just on the table, putting all his chips out. The world's finally starting to move. Shanks, Shanks is going after the One Piece. Sabo's not dead, and pretty much the new leader of the Revolutionary Army. Luffy still stuffing meat in his mouth, no pause. And, you know, Green Bull is now a questionable character, along with Dragons. Dragons' reputation is now in question. But if you stuck around to the end or came through at any point in this stream, I really appreciate it. I miss One Piece. I miss reacting to One Piece live. I'm pretty much going to be in this community till the end. I'm riding until the wheels fall off because we're not going to get that much One Piece. No, sorry. We're not going to be getting One Piece forever. Eventually, this is going to end, and I want to be there on that final chapter, reacting up there, with the YouTube One Piece reactor royalty and the plebs all the way, on both spectrums. I just want to be there in the community again, fully engaged with one of the best manga ever made. So, talk to y'all later, and hopefully I'll be able to get some kind of new content out besides One Piece. But expect a lot of One Piece. Peace.